peach trees are loved by growers all over the world because they produce soft, sweet, and highly valuable fruit. However, growing high-quality peaches is not just about watering the tree and waiting for harvest. The stage when peaches are still small, often about the size of a pea, marble, or small coin, is one of the most important periods in the entire fruit development process. At this time, the tree is actively dividing cells inside the young fruit, which later determines the final size, sweetness, color, and strength of the fruit. If you're enjoying learning practical fruit growing tips like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more simple and powerful farming guides. Many growers overlook the importance of micronutrients during this early fruit stage. They focus mostly on nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium fertilizers in the soil, but forget that tiny elements called micronutrients play a huge role in fruit development. These nutrients are required in small quantities, but without them, the fruit may remain small, drop prematurely, or develop poor color and weak flesh. Micronutrients include elements such as zinc, boron, iron, manganese, copper, and magnesium. Each of these nutrients supports a different biological process in the tree. For example, zinc helps with growth hormones and leaf development. Boron improves pollination and fruit set. Iron is essential for chlorophyll formation and healthy leaves. Manganese assists in photosynthesis and enzyme activity. Magnesium plays a key role in chlorophyll production and energy transfer within the plant. If you want more step-by-step fruit farming advice, subscribe to the channel and stay connected for future guides. When peaches are very small, the tree is entering the early fruit development stage. During this period, the cells inside the fruit rapidly divide. Later in the season, those cells expand and fill with sugars and water. If micronutrients are lacking during this early stage, the fruit may never reach its full potential size. Even if you fertilize later, the opportunity to increase the number of cells inside the fruit has already passed. That is why foliar spraying of micronutrients at the small fruit stage is considered a powerful technique among experienced orchard growers. Foliar spray means applying nutrients directly onto the leaves and developing fruit using water as a carrier. Leaves absorb these nutrients quickly, allowing the tree to use them almost immediately. One of the main advantages of foliar micronutrient spraying is speed of absorption. When nutrients are applied through soil, they sometimes take weeks to become available to the plant. Soil pH, temperature, and moisture can also limit nutrient uptake. However, when sprayed on leaves, nutrients enter the plant through tiny openings called stomata and through the leaf surface itself. Another benefit of micronutrient spraying during the small peach stage is improved fruit retention. In many orchards, young fruits fall off naturally during early development. This process is known as natural fruit drop. While some fruit drop is normal, excessive drop can greatly reduce yield. Proper micronutrient supply strengthens fruit attachment and reduces unnecessary fruit loss. If you want to maximize your harvest every season, remember to subscribe for more helpful tips. Now let's talk about how to prepare the correct micronutrient spray mixture. The exact ratio is very important because too little may not give results, while too much could damage leaves or fruit. The most commonly used micronutrients in peach orchards are zinc sulfate, boron, iron, manganese, and magnesium sulfate. A typical micronutrient mixture for peaches can be prepared using the following ratio for 100 liters of water. Zinc sulfate can be used at about 100 grams. Boric acid or boron can be used at around 50 grams. Iron chelate or iron sulfate can be added at about 100 grams. Manganese sulfate may be used at around 50 grams. Magnesium sulfate can be included at about 100 grams. Mix these nutrients thoroughly in clean water before spraying. It is important to dissolve the powders completely so they do not clog the sprayer nozzle. Always use a clean sprayer tank and stir the mixture well before and during spraying to keep nutrients evenly distributed. The spraying should be done when the peaches are very small, usually about 10 to 20 days after fruit set. At this stage, the fruits are often about the size of a pea or marble. This is the best time because the tree is actively dividing fruit cells and absorbing nutrients efficiently. The best time of day to spray micronutrients is early morning or late evening. During these times, temperatures are cooler and the leaf stomata are more open, allowing better absorption of nutrients. Spraying during strong sunlight in the middle of the day should be avoided because high temperatures can cause leaf burn and reduce nutrient absorption. Wind conditions also matter when spraying. Try to spray on a calm day with little wind. Wind can cause uneven spraying, meaning some leaves may receive too much solution while others receive very little. Uniform coverage is essential for effective micronutrient uptake. Another important factor is water quality. If the water used for spraying is very alkaline or contains high levels of salts, it can reduce the effectiveness of micronutrients. Whenever possible, use clean water with neutral pH for preparing spray solutions. Now let's discuss how many times micronutrient spraying should be done. In most cases, 2 sprays during early fruit development are sufficient. The first spray can be applied when the fruits are pea-sized. The second spray can be applied about 10 to 15 days later. Some growers also combine micronutrients with certain plant growth stimulants or amino acid solutions to improve nutrient absorption. While this can sometimes enhance results, it is important to ensure compatibility between products before mixing them. If you want more guides about safe mixing of agricultural sprays, subscribe to the channel. There are also situations when micronutrient spraying should not be done. For example, spraying should be avoided during extremely hot weather, especially when temperatures exceed 35 degrees Celsius. High heat can cause rapid evaporation of the spray solution and may burn leaves or fruit. Rain is another condition when spraying should be avoided. If rain occurs shortly after spraying, most of the nutrients will wash off the leaves before they can be absorbed. It is best to check the weather forecast and choose a day with stable conditions. Spraying should also be avoided if the trees are under severe drought stress. When trees lack water, their leaves may close their stomata to conserve moisture, which reduces nutrient absorption from foliar sprays. Therefore, trees should be well irrigated before applying micronutrient sprays. Another helpful practice during the small peach stage is fruit thinning. Peach trees often produce more fruits than they can support. If too many fruits remain on the branches, each fruit receives fewer nutrients and less energy from the tree. As a result, the fruits remain small and may not develop good sweetness. Fruit thinning means removing some of the small fruits manually so that the remaining fruits have more space and resources to grow. Ideally, peaches should be spaced about 6 to 8 inches apart along the branch. This simple step can significantly increase the size and quality of the final harvest. When micronutrient sprays are combined with proper thinning, irrigation, and pest management, the results can be remarkable. Growers often notice larger fruits, better skin color, stronger branches, and improved overall tree health. Another advantage of micronutrient spraying is improved leaf health. Healthy leaves act as energy factories for the tree because they produce sugars through photosynthesis. When micronutrients are sufficient, leaves remain greener and more efficient at producing the carbohydrates needed for fruit development. Improved leaf health also helps the tree build stronger reserves for the following season. Trees that receive proper nutrition during the fruiting season are better prepared to produce flowers and fruits in the next year. If you care about long-term orchard productivity, subscribe and keep learning. Over time, regular micronutrient management can also reduce the chances of nutrient deficiency symptoms, such as yellowing leaves, weak shoots, poor flowering, and uneven fruit development. In summary, spraying micronutrients on peach trees when the fruits are still small is a highly beneficial practice. It supports early fruit cell development, improves fruit retention, enhances color and size, and strengthens the overall health of the tree. If you found this guide helpful, make sure to subscribe for more farming knowledge and practical orchard techniques. By applying the correct nutrients in the correct ratio, choosing the right time of day, and avoiding unfavorable weather conditions, growers can dramatically improve both the quality and quantity of their peach harvest.